Hello. So, schedule be damned. I don't know what kind of free time I'm going to have moving forward. Because I start my new job this coming week, and I am also moving. So, what we're doing instead is we're just going to, if it seems like I have time, we're going to try and knock it out. Let's see. Is there a way that I can... Alright, and then... Really, the chat thing is bound to that. Okay, so instead what we'll do... Would you like to fucking... There you go. Windowed projector, and we'll close that, and we'll... I guess just make the windowed projector real big. Yeah, okay, cool, that works. Anyway, we're just gonna try and knock it out. And just see how it goes. If we don't, that's fine. But if we do, radical. Then I've done it. I've finished Alan Wake 2. Alright, one more thing. I'll just pin that right there. As long as we're not hitting 100, that's good. Okay, cool. Welcome back to Alan Wake 2. Unrelated to this, but have you ever been so mad that you just fucking punched a chicken? Not a living one, but like, I was trying to thaw out some chicken, and the fucking like weird paper shit that they put on the bottom was not, like, it was like absorbing all the water I was running to try and, because I didn't need the whole pack. It was a huge fucking pack. Anyway, I just ended up punching the chicken a bunch, and the stupid fucking cloud fucking water soaking up shit on the bottom of the chicken went all over the place, and it turned into crappy mashed potatoes, and I threw it all away. So anyway, that is why I believe that I am not made for this world. But I have to exist in it. So we're going to go to the ocean view. That's it. That's... There's Mr. Alex Casey. Not doing well. Last time we met Mr. Scratch, who had disguised himself as Alan the whole time. And now this time, hopefully, we're going to find a way out of the dark place for Alan so that he and Saga can team up, and also Jesse Faden will be there, and great things will happen, I bet. Okay, I have vague memories of not being able to... Yeah, that's right. It's just like infinite. What a cool fucking thing. I'm so glad that video games do this now, though. Like...
It's not right.
The looping shit is so cool. I remember being blown away when, I think it was Nightmare House 2 on the Source engine. It was a mod. Or, well, I guess a total conversion is more accurate. You'd like round a corner, then turn around, and a wall would be in your face. I love shit like that. So it's super cool to see it done in the AAA space. I'm just going to try running back and forth for a minute. If this is what I did at the end of the last stream, I do apologize. I don't remember.
I couldn't get through.
Okay, so my assumption then... is... So on the map, we've got that thing up there. So just gotta figure out how to get on the roof. Find Alice, you initiation. Ah! Sam? You doing okay? Trying to remember. I think this takes me out on top of a roof. It does. So now I just gotta work my way across the roof. Easy peasy. Or maybe not. This game has a lot, and I do mean a lot, of really long ladder climbs. Like, not so long that it's like, what the fuck, but long enough that you start wondering. Oh, I'm so far away from where I need to be. Shut up. I'm trying to remember, do I need to turn off my light for them to leave me the fuck alone, or... No. Oh, hey. Fuck off. No, I didn't mean to open the menu. No! Leave me alone. The story's all wrong. What? What killed me? That's still so horrifying. That's so fucking awful. Yes, wake up again. So through the door, up the stairs, over the mountains. Here we go! Hey, Sapphire, welcome. Currently lost in New York. Well, I guess alternate reality New York, but we out here. And I'm probably not finishing the game today, just based on the number of chapters. I looked up a chapter list. It didn't really spoil anything, but I've still got like 5 chapters with Alan and like 3 with the other character, whose name is Saga. Go away. That could be a good band name. I feel like there was one I had in my head recently, but I don't recall what it was. Reload your flashlight, buddy. All right, go through the door. Haha. Fuck you. Oh. Yeah, so I think you may have missed it, but just as a recap, I died at that door. And also I was trying to prepare dinner.
The shadow was congealing the darkness.
And I punched frozen chicken and made chicken slop go everywhere because it made me mad. And that's it. That's all the plot so far. Shoebox. I still don't really think, aside from like additional storage, I don't think I've ever used the shoebox for its intended purpose. Okay. Alright. That's good. You do that. You do whatever you want. So wait, where does this go now? Where did it go before? Have I been up here? The last time I played Alan's part of the game was like 3 weeks ago. Alright, where am I right now? I'm like almost where I want to be. However, it does not appear that I can go where I want. So what happens when I... Okay, so removing the light here gives me a staircase over there. So we want that in theory. Going downstairs.
Affected where the door led to.
Oh! Okay, cool. No.
I could see the Ocean View Hotel.
Can we just go to the hotel? I
Close.
don't want whatever's going on. Also, Sapphire, at your earliest convenience, how's the audio balance between my voice and the game? Like when I stop talking for a minute and the game returns to normal volume, is it too loud? Here, I'll give you a. It's not really a warning shot, but I'll give you a bullet so that you got like full loud. So I missed that. I don't know when I get to get that one, but I guess I'll do it later. Hey. Save room.
The bar menu caught my eye.
Did it? Hey, puzzle. It's a puzzle. $25.50 for the ocean view. Hey, there we go.
You dream of calling it quits, making a clean break.
No, I just wanted to listen to it while I was walking. Fuck you.
You dream of calling it quits, making a clean break, retiring, escaping, leaving all this sordid misery and terror behind. Getting in a car and driving till you see the sunrise, somewhere where the sun still rises. Settling down, buying a house, fixing it up, building a life, finding someone. It's a fool's dream. It would all go bad. And having let hope in, it would be unbearably worse than this. You can take the man out of the city, but you can never take the city out of the man.
I get the sense that he's talking about me. Why are you talking to me, Billboard? Try our new Ocean View cocktail. Yeah, okay, so that's the hint. Really stupid, though. You should never signpost your door code that hard. Hey! I forgot I had that key.
The room was empty except for the projector. More games. Was the film a message waiting to be played?
Alan, I'm going to be honest. This is not a game. These are movies.
Hello, me. It's me again.
Dave Mustaine would be proud of you, Alan. What the fuck? Psycho Bob Ross. What are you doing here? Or is it Alan?
In this temple of shadow and mist, there's a window in the floor and a door in the ceiling. There's no knowing Am I standing still, or running, or kneeling? Indeed. I'm Tom Zane. Welcome to the House of Zane.
Huh.
The poet. The diver.
No, the director.
You look like me. How the hell? Or maybe you look like me, you handsome devil. The diver was a beloved character I played in one of my films. I'm a filmmaker. A celebrated auteur.
I need answers. Why is Return so important? What?
Al, you always get worked up like this. Come on, I'll fix you a drink. We're in this together. Two artists collaborating, remember? Crafting the keys to our escape. Your magnum opus, Return, and its companion piece, my film. Sharing our life-altering visions, a melding of higher minds. Dreaming up our transcendental work of art. Here, in this room.
Those bills of Zane are very rough. Yo! Fucking party!
I need the clicker. We returned.
Alan, you're supposed to eat some food. You can't drink that much without eating.
And that is how the magic happened.
Enough of this bullshit. Alice is in danger. I need another murder site to go further. Back to Parliament Tower. Scratchy's...
Your wife is safe, back in the real New York. Scratch is reaching for her through an overlap. Return is the key to escaping the dark place. You need to get it before that freak does. There's a murder site here in the hotel. Let the waves of your writing carry you there.
Hello?
Well, hello, Dr. Darling.
If anyone asks, you were never here.
This guy's fucking weird. I will admit, I'm a bit bummed that Zane
In what felt like a paranoid fit. I
It-
had what I needed from him.
is not also reprised by James McCaffrey.
Guide me further toward my escape. I had to write my way to it.
But maybe, you know, the Thomas Zane that was played by McCaffrey in the original was, you know, maybe that was just the diver because he was always in the diving suit. And maybe the poet is not, it's not the real one.
Whispers from the police radio kept me awake at night. The word through the ether. A murder in the backdrop of a play featuring a murder cult. Huh. How meta can you get? He said. I could sense the cult of the word in this, and their leader, Mr. Scratch. Rumored to be Alan Wake, the writer who'd gone missing years before.
The hotel was a perfect setting for a Casey story. I was on the right path. I would start at the entrance.
A murder cult. Fuck. Alex Casey, ladies and gentlemen.
The entrance hall set the mood, where everyone had come in. The victim, the murderer, the detective. An idea, clear as a vision, waited for me here.
Hey, wait, okay, so Let's see if I fuck myself over by doing this. Alright, so now we are outside. Can I re-enter the building? Oh, thank God. I had to know, but I didn't want it to be a different answer than the one I got.
Director? So, you were the director of this play?
Yeah, that's me. Our performance of the cult was cursed from the pre-show ritual on. The cult is an immersive theatrical experience.
You're gonna have to walk me through what that means.
Immersive theater. A play where the audience can participate, spread across this hotel. The cult is a legend. The only written copy of the manuscript lost, the play is passed on as oral tradition between theater companies. Each company only performs it once. The play was said to have special power. We were like kids playing with a Ouija board. And when you call for the devil, he will come.
The pre-show ritual.
I mean, unless he's busy.
Set it up. Start from the beginning.
That would be expensive as shit, though. Also, what if the person passing the play on decided to like change like one detail, and then it just becomes this big game of telephone, or it becomes like a more and more fucked up version every time it's performed. No. No. Go away. No! He was real. He wasn't just a shadow. What about you? Are you real? Okay, he's fake. That guy's real. No! No! Ah! I don't really have that many weapons as Mr. Wake.
I needed to find the key.
I don't have a key. Ah.
The room at the end of the corridor was closed off. It felt significant. Something terrible would happen there.
All right. Grab some bullets. Open that. Wait, what kind of ammo is that? Shotgun ammo. Cool. Weapon I don't have. So I guess we'll go back to the lobby first. Change it. See what happens.
The plot board was empty again. I needed a new draft.
Is this what looks empty to you? It's got shit all over it. No. 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 Go away. don't know who you are.
Layers upon layers. A play about a murder cult infiltrated by a real murder cult.
Pre-show ritual in the ballroom. Also, that's a neat idea, but that would be like the ballsiest thing anyone ever did ever. Like, yeah, we're gonna turn the play in New York City into an actual murder scene. Which that's like levels of notoriety that like Charles Manson's not gonna earn. Also, I keep forgetting he's dead. Did you know Charles Manson is dead? He's been dead for like 2 years now.
The scene had changed. The troupe were busy building their own Wicker Man, where they themselves would be sacrificed. The coffin had
225.
been changed from room 104 to room 225.
That looks fucked up in there. No. What? That's fucking nutso. I love that. Physically cannot exist. So I'm on the second floor now? Shut up! No! Ah. Scared the fuck out of me. Are you real? No. What about... Ah! He's real. Ow. That pipe's real too. Fuck. Ow! No! No! Dude, you're fucking... Fuck you, teleporting shit. Why? Yes, I agree. Fuck off. Okay. I need there to be no more of that. Because I do not have enough bullets. This game doesn't have any kind of like, despite the number of things that it takes from Resident Evil Remake, it does not let you make your own bullets. Yeah, we'll take all of that. These spend good where I am. Better than money, even. All right. No! Fuck off! Go away! Are you real? Who's real? Oh, I remember when I was having a great time with this. And there was... excuse me. And you know, there was a cool musical and people were making me laugh and not scaring me, making me spooked. I remember that. Ugh. Oh, that's right. Wait. So, in here, in there, maybe. Okay, well, I can't progress in that direction. That one's sealed. No. Alright, we're going to the ballroom lobby. Yes. Hey! It's the upside down triangle. Go away. No! Fuck you. No! Actual panic.
The ballroom would be the stage of a key scene in the play.
Alright. Let's change the scene.
The plot changed the details of the world.
Cool. A lot more seating here. We've got the... Is this where they would put on the show? This is a very small stage for what I've been interpreting as a rather large play.
The cult in the play was called the Cult of the Tree. With their deer masks, they were the backwoods echo of the cult of the words urban horror.
What? Are we doing like some weird like Ouroboros thing? Because the Cult of the Tree does exist in Saga's side of the story. But Alan's talking like they aren't real here. Alright, I don't really feel like there's anything I can do here yet besides... Okay. Move to room 202. Make it weird.
I couldn't get in. I was missing something.
A key, probably. Fuck you. Dr. Darling! He noticed me. Notice me, senpai. Notice me. Or did he? Did he notice me? It looked like he was looking at me. Which is funny, because that means he was looking at him. Ish. Sort of. If he were to speak, you'd definitely hear it, Sapphire, but...
It was from the other side.
Sapphire... Not Sapphire. Dr. Darling from Control is voiced by the same guy that voices Alan. Alan's a different face, though. So, Dr. Darling is the voice and face of his voice actor, Matthew Peretta. Whereas Alan is Ilkka something. He's a Finnish film star. Is the face of Alan Wake, but the voice belongs to Mr. Peretta. Alright, 101. I gotta remember, 104 is how I get upstairs. Fuck. Shut up. Do they not realize I'm here if I don't have my flashlight on? Let's see. Ooh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Didn't mean to be in your story there. No, I wanted to go in that door. Fuck off, fuck off, fuck off. Me trying to convince myself of any idea I have. Flare gun ammo. Let's see. I can use this to get some flare gun ammo. We'll go ahead. Quick slot that. What? What? I can't remember. Did a plot come up? No. So what is the purpose of 101, if any? Get out of the way, chair. No! I feel like for whatever reason the flashlight is attracting them. I don't want that to be the case. Combined with the what? Dude. Fine. There, can I pick it up now? Oh, is it like an unlimited number? Surely that's... No. No. Also, you can't stack these, right? Okay. Should probably put away some of these healing items, now that I think about it. Do not have a shotgun. All right. Bullshit. Anyway, Sapphire, seeing as this is the first time you've seen me play this live, this is pretty much how it goes. It's just I'm lost, and then eventually I kind of stumble into the correct place, but it always takes way longer than it should. What did I just pick up? Ammo for a thing I don't have. Bye-bye. I'm going to feel really silly when there's a save room right there. And I can just... like, deposit it into the shoebox. It's just like in Resident Evil. For whatever reason, Alan just ardently refuses. Like, if he takes something out of his pocket, you bet your ass it's getting destroyed. Can't just put it on a table to come back for it later. No, no, no. Gotta absolutely demolish it. The shotgun shells, he like peeled the outside bit off.
This is where they gathered before the play.
Dumped all the gunpowder on the ground.
Another vision. Another idea.
Okay, rest of it's the same.
Why set up a play in a hotel? And why this hotel?
Because the rent is cheap? No. The ocean view was perfect for this. It's said to be haunted. Dark stories about murder, death, suicide. Supposedly, an actual cult once performed an unspeakable ritual to summon something in the ballroom. Did we summon the same thing? Tapped into something horrifying? It seemed like it was part of the play, but it wasn't. Does that sound crazy?
You don't want to ask me about crazy, kid.
Haunted hotel. Yes. That's a trope for a reason.
Okay, Alan. Since you've decided to just run with this logic, you're like, hell yeah, haunted. Makes perfect sense. Tell me exactly why. Why does it make sense?
The scene here had changed.
Dude's like, yes, haunted. Makes perfect sense. No! Fuck off. I will say, I do not like that. Let's see. It's not going to be entirely accurate from, like times where I've had to walk away, but like I am currently 15-ish, 16 hours into this fucking thing, and I still can't tell which of the shadow people are just shadows and which ones are enemies. Every time I feel like I've got a good handle on it, it just changes. They're like, no, actually that's different. Alright, Preso Ritual, and that's that's this. So now we go haunted. I don't want to deal with this. The bitch is already haunted. Alright, so ballroom haunted. Let's go. Sheriff Breaker, is that you? Yeah. Gotta be him. You've been humming that whole game. Alright. Time for the nightmare. It's getting real, right?
I almost dreaded the ideas this would conjure up.
What was a nice set you got here? What was the scene in this room?
Well, this is what we call the writer's room. In the play, it's where the devil rewrites reality whilst God is asleep. The devil was our star role. I got a big-time celebrity to play him, and he was method acting the role to perfection. He never broke character, always wore the cult mask. His name was scratched out on the posters.
So, Mr. Scratch
Celebrity, let me guess.
infiltrated.
I wish I could tell you, but turns out there were masks upon masks. Whoever he really was, shit got
Dude, I wouldn't let someone...
the devil to play himself.
Mr. Scratch is the devil. He was born to play the role.
I had to agree with Casey on that.
I wouldn't let someone be in my play if, like, it's like, hey, man, take off the mask. And then there's another mask on it. Under it. I mean, hey, fuckers. Bye-bye. Why are there so many? Is that everybody? But yeah, like, I don't know. I just feel like that's maybe bad talent acquisition. Like, just don't let people whose faces you haven't seen be in your play. They're like, no, but he was perfect. He was so good at the role. It's like, it's just... I don't know. It's a play at a hotel. Just don't let people you don't know. All right, let's see what the devil looks like here. God.
I changed the story.
Oh my fucking God. I gotta fight him again? Why are there so many of you? Go away. Jesus Christ, those lines, they're perfect. Wow. What a deal. You guys really hired the right dude. He really elevated the horror of your play, huh? All right, we're gonna save, and then we're gonna go and look at our words of power. Yeah, we'll do that. That sounds good. All right, marks all nearby resources and points of interest. Inventory. Fuck. We'll do points of interest. Just because the inventory's been more of a problem with Saga than it has been with Alan so far. Fuck off! Go away! Leave! Especially you! Ah!
I didn't have a key.
Unlock the door! Alright, also... So, final scene and entrance hall are downstairs. Haven't gotten to do rehearsal room. Oh! No! Fuck off! Alright. Let's see what the devil did here. Okay, so it's the same as Haunted decor, but with more corpses. Good.
This was not the ritual murder site I was looking for. This had just been an appetizer before the main course.
Hey, Morvix, welcome to chat. What's up is we're trying to find a murder site in this hotel. No. Nope. I don't have enough bullets to just keep burning them on everything. We're just going to go back downstairs. Right? It's because, not the map. This plot board. So the final scene is downstairs. We've already seen every permutation of the ballroom and of the rehearsal room. So entrance hall and final scene. Those are both first floor. Nope, not out there. I will say, Morvix, if you have any... Okay, never mind. I was about to say, if you want to see the game, but are worried about spoilers, be mindful. But no, that's cool. So my thoughts so far, I love the story. I'm really enjoying like the mixed media stuff and the presentation especially. I think all of those things are brilliant. I think the game part is not what I wanted. Because I really like the gameplay of the original a tremendous amount. And well, it's important for things to change and everything, right? So, Alan Wake still has a heavy emphasis on combat. Like Remedy's previous titles, Max Payne 1 and 2, they introduce more exploration and storytelling in the game. And then Quantum Break is just kind of a continuation of that, but exploring a new idea. Control was a major departure, but still combat is a main focus. In this, I'm not going to be entirely sure how I feel about it, I think, until I play it a second time. But I don't think the gameplay part of it is strong enough that I'll replay it the same way I do their other stuff. Like, I can enjoy Max Payne 1 to 2 more than 1. I don't like 1 all that much. Alan Wake and Quantum Break on the merits of their gameplay. This one I feel like is more focused on the experience of going through it. But also, this is my first time, playing through the game, and I'm also streaming it, which definitely changes the way that I experience it. So, I like it a lot. I just don't know if it's something that I'll play every year, every 2 years, the same way I do some of Remedy's other stuff. Mostly Alan Wake 1. God, I love Alan Wake 1. But I don't know. We'll see. I am very looking forward to finding out where the hell the story's going in this, though.
The staircase was draped in blood.
That wasn't there. No. No. Fuck. Reload. God damn it. No. No. God damn it. I feel like the fact that I'm getting shotgun ammo by this point means that I should have it, but I missed it. I need whatever that is to stop. Go away. I gotta deal with this guy. He's not even a real guy. Wait, where's the final scene? Hold up. We're going upstairs. Why? Final scene's over here. Let's see what haunted looks like first. I like that I'm just trying out different decor for the hotel. All right, put this right here. $108. No. I'm not doing this. You're going to leave me alone while I go up these stairs that didn't exist. Near the Ocean View Motel's entrance. I could still get it. Let's go! I'm invested in what's happening, but not without my trusty buckshot. Ah! Go away. Go away. But no, I hope I didn't sound too overly critical. And I definitely hope that you had a great time with it. I think the game more immediately was something I connected with than Control. I grew to love Control over time, but it didn't hit me the same way that Alan Wake 1 did. Or Quantum Break. I loved Quantum Break, although I only played it once. But I also think with that was my first Remedy game following my very first, buy into the hype cycle. Holy shit, it's a new game. Awesome. Wow, look at that. I just so happened to have purchased an Xbox One so that I could play the Master Chief Collection. No, you confused the areas? That's okay. We'll take a look at the map and just see if there's anything cool out here. Janitor's bucket. Container. I appreciate the insight, even though it was mixed up insight. That's totally fine by me. Have you gone back and done the New Game Plus yet? Apparently, there's like a different there's a different ending for it, and yeah. So Quantum Break is, I would say, it feels a lot more linear to me than Alan Wake does, and I think it's just because. Fuck! No! Quantum Break feels a lot more linear, I think, just because you have, right, you've got TV show episodes that cap off the end of every part in the game. The gunplay, I would say, it manages to be pretty satisfying, and I think as far as difficulty goes, it's probably their tightest configuration of, like, I've noticed, like, with Max Payne 1, it's so fucking hard. With Max Payne 2, at least at the outset, like when you start the game, it's too easy. With Alan Wake, I feel like they did a pretty good job balancing the difficulty, but it can still be kind of wonk. Mostly because he runs like a writer, which is to say not very much. With Quantum Break, I'd say the difficulty curve is pretty decent. The gunplay is fun, and you get these time abilities that add that extra bit to the combat to make it a little more interesting than take cover and shoot guys. But they aren't as central, I think, on anything lower than hard to you actually being able to succeed in the game. Oop. I will look at that in a moment. I would recommend it if you like Remedy's stuff. Quantum Break, I would say, is worth your time. Story-wise, I think it's pretty strong. Gameplay-wise, it's a little iffy. Not even gameplay. Structure-wise, as far as, like, you just kind of funnel from place to place, and then people talk, and then there's story, and then you shoot dudes, which I guess that's most of their stuff. There's something about it that feels a little bit less compelling. At least that's the way I remember feeling about it, just as evidenced by the fact I only played through it once up until after, this came out. I was like, holy shit, I gotta go back and play everything. Gotta do it all again. But definitely recommend it. It's on Game Pass if you have an Xbox or a PC. Actually, before I fully commit to that idea, let me make sure it's actually on PC Game Pass. But yeah, it's got great characters. I really like the music. The time travel stuff specifically, I think, is really well done. And it's a very interesting game, and ultimately it's a Remedy game. And it is on PC Game Pass. So you can play it there if you have Game Pass. Or you can buy it. It is not, however, available on PlayStation. So if you don't have an Xbox or a PC, unfortunately you won't be able to play it. Because it's a Microsoft exclusive. But yeah, Quantum Break's good. I would say it's worth your time. And there are some interesting, weird implications. Now that we've got confirmation that they're doing the whole connected universe thing. I don't think Quantum Break is officially in canon, but it has a lot of connections to Control and Alan Wake in some sort of ways. Like, there's no FBC or anything like that.
Asking around at reception got me a room number. 6 requested that room specifically. The devil had a sense of humor. Or he really didn't. It was funny either way. According to the director, the actor hadn't mingled with the rest of the cast. He had only come out for the play. And always in character.
Again, just don't let him be in the play. But yeah, Quantum Break, good. Play it if you have the time. I don't know if it's just the fact that Lance Reddick is involved, but a lot of aspects of it reminded me of Fringe. And as far as the canon stuff goes, like there's references to AWEs. That seems to be where they started to establish the ideas for Control. But also there's like a whole, I'm sure you've seen it online at this point, but there's a whole chalkboard, doing stuff. Yeah, no, that makes sense that it's not canon because of that. But honestly, if we're going to accept the implications of everything in Control, you could easily headcanon Quantum Break into being like an alternate universe that is, I guess to take from BioShock Infinite a little bit, constants and variables, Like Alan is a constant between those two universes, but the variable is his story, the way those things play out. Because in Quantum Break, you can see they're making a movie that loosely, it's a trailer for, I think it's called Return. And there's a woman detective paired with Alex Casey. Now, it doesn't look like Saga. And it's set 5 years after the events of the first game. But like the first game also exists in Quantum Break, and there are Alex Casey novels that are signed by Alan Wake. So if the first game exists on top of all that other stuff, I don't know, you could go back and forth on it all day, but I'm choosing to headcanon it into just being like an alternate universe. Also, if you don't mind, if you have like a link, if it's not too much to ask, to like the interview or anything where Sam Lake says that, I would love to see it. I've basically I've been finding every bit of Sam Lake stuff that I can consume right now, and like trying to dig into the history of Remedy as a studio, as well as like all the stuff connecting to their games. I just really love their stuff, and it's hitting just right at the moment. Wait. Well, evidently, I'm looking for a murder site, and it's like, well, I don't know, maybe the 15 corpses on the ground in front of the door would count, but evidently not.
Scratch had been there. I could sense his presence lingering in the room. I was about to have another killer idea.
Okay, let's talk about the murder victim. The lady.
Why does he say murder? It's so weird all the time.
Leading lady. Oh, it was an honor to get to work with her. A grand dame for sure. She went back a long time. Kept insisting she had seen the long-lost original script of the play. She'd been with this mysterious writer, his muse. That was her role in the play. The muse.
She was staying in room 108, where the murder happened.
The set of the final scene, right. The devil comes, an unstoppable force crashing through the hotel through each scene, executed with devastating mastery. And all leading up to him meeting his muse. It turns out he knew her. You'd only join the plea to get to her.
To murder her.
Oh, is that the Dark Presence? I have to run away from the loading screens. Holy shit. This is awesome. And yeah, that makes a certain kind of sense that it would be like on an AMA or something. I'll have to go looking for it. Fuck off, go away. Yeah, I'll see if I can find that later. Thanks for letting me know about it, though. I hadn't believed that Remedy had really talked about Quantum Break since release. Fuck.
The Dark Presence had come for me. Drawn to the story I was writing as it grew darker.
Oh, cool. Now we're just going back to the lobby. Ooh, fuck.
The murder victim. The final scene took place in room 108.
Oh, this is... No! Fuck off, no! Run, 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 run. Don't hit me. Don't hit me, bro. No. Alright, Sapphire. You take it easy. Have a good one. I'll let you know what the plot was. After, why is it flooded? I'll let you know if you miss anything super cool. What? Wait. Is it gonna be Cynthia? What the fuck?
This was the murder site. There was a record at the bottom of the bathtub. Beneath
No!
Somehow it was important.
Don't grab me. Don't. Fucking yikes.
Somehow I was closer to home. Closer than ever before. It's you again. The FBI agent. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Rick? Are I still trapped? Yeah, the clicker. We can...
You know about the clicker? It can help us. I destroyed the Dark Presence with it last time. You can help. You can find it. You must find it.
I can get it to you. I have to understand. Did you write the story?
Alice is in danger. I have to stop Scratch. I have to find a return. I need to get back to my apartment. I'm writing a story to get through. Initiation. It's the only way.
The story. You can do that. You can write out...
It lasted only
Interesting.
like 2 planets passing in orbit. Saga Anderson was helping me go deeper, closer to escape. Somehow, I had to trust her. Parliament Tower. I had to get back to my apartment, my study. I had to find the manuscript of return.
Hell yeah. Righteous. Let's go. Um yeah, I haven't really figured out exactly how I feel about things. Like, is Scratch and the Dark Presence one and the same? I mean, please don't confirm if that's like a plot thing, you know. But like in my head, I feel like they kind of have to be at this point. But then, like, I don't know. I have some. Okay, I'm just gonna I'm gonna break it down into like the thoughts. So, the Dark Presence and Scratch. To me, those are one and the same. But Scratch is like, I guess, the physical manifestation of the Dark Presence.
The tower was here again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping.
But
I had to get it before Scratch did.
then, Mr. Scratch also, in a way, reminds me of I don't know if you've ever read Stephen King's The Stand, but it's kind of Scratch reminds me of Randall Flagg, who's like the main antagonist, but also he exists beyond just The Stand. He's also a central character in the Dark Tower series, I think. And then also, like, the Dark Presence is clearly very powerful. But then, like, what does that mean in the broader scope of, like, the connection between this and Control? Like, is the Dark Presence, is it hell? Is it, I don't know, evil? If it's like the concept of evil or hell or something made manifest.
Go to hell!
Oh no. Alice? She takes a photo every time the Spectre enters the apartment. That's right. I don't know. It's really fascinating. I feel like I can't wrap my head around it until I, find out where they're taking it. Because the first game I felt like was pretty straightforward. In terms of, what was the enemy, what are the characters' motivations, what's going on even. But then it's recontextualized into this much broader, confusing thing. If Alan Wake and his story are meant to be, just another AWE in the entire world filled with things like that. It does make me wonder if, like, the Dark Presence is like, a thing of many names. But I don't know. Super excited to find out, and really excited to see what Remedy does with Control 2, because seeing the drastic change in style of gameplay from Quantum Break to Control to now this, it makes me excited for what the expansions for this could be, what Control 2 is going to be. Are they going to play like their predecessors, or will they be something entirely new?
I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, the shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals.
Okay, we've got another Barry mention.
I couldn't stand the
Mark
guy when
down.
I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. He still checks in, even after he moved out west.
fucking... I've got to see. I just need one. I just gotta see Barry and hear him say something. I just need him to say, "Hey, Al." That's not a good Barry impression. It's the best I can do.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Hey, Alice. Everything good back home? Just checking in. Tried to call but couldn't reach you. Probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of projects. Everything else disappears. If you call back, can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to. And if you want me to help with anything business related, just say the word. Your pal, Barry. Hey, Alice. Sharks circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or a TV show and or, get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck it. I like the idea that, like, the game existing in our... Remedy is the company that, like, went to Barry and was like, hey, can we make a game about your guy? And in our universe, he was like, yeah, I guess. But, like, what if it's still Remedy in their universe? Also, in case you hear about this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Don't worry. Got you covered. Interesting. So, Tammy Booker working on I hunted down her... Is it just so that Alice doesn't have to, deal with... Like, because that would be pretty traumatic, your husband that you think is dead. Maybe Alan is dead. I don't fucking know. Just having his, corpse, for lack of a better understanding, dug up and paraded around in books and movies and TV shows. I wonder if maybe they're just trying to avoid that. Checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good? I've been trapped in nonstop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. What? What does that mean? What do you mean, open kimono? I've considered peeing in a mug, and lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit is beyond me. Hey, Alice. You're going to think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I have joined a cult, and I love it. Joking about it being a cult. Kind of. Blessed wellness retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels went through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat. Best decision I've ever made. I've never felt this good and healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. Ooh. Oh, there's an alarm going off that I can only barely hear. Alright. Also, Marvix. Also, I hope I'm saying your name right there. Blessed. Blessed? Is that, not to, sound completely ignorant, but is that like something in universe? Because I am not familiar. Also, where is that word? Was it in this one or this one? I'm confused now. Oh, God. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I've lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here. Something would have happened if I'd stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything, especially after those FBC creeps wanted to chat. Enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. Hope you're good over there. Come visit anytime. West Coast isn't so bad. Your pal, Barry. All right. Hey, Alice. I'm more a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These these yokels, these yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth. Glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers. Everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once I've thrown up during meetings with these movie execs. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books. They've got moronic ideas of what to do with them. It's my duty to herd this horde of tanned zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. Painfully aware of how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply. For good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on another video call now to talk about casting. Interesting. Trigger when viewer close intimate. Oh, I really hope.
Work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
Oh no. The darker the better. I wonder if she became obsessed with, like, the darkness, even though it was something that brought her a lot of fear.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window.
That was Santa.
It was a balloon of some cartoon animal.
Fuck.
And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
That was something I don't know if I paid attention to in the first game. I didn't realize that, like, before, you know, sort of doing, like, the mock-ups and the cover composition and everything for Alan's stuff, that she, like, had a career doing, like, photos and everything. I'm not sure if that's really expounded upon in the first game. I may just have been ignorant to it, though. I played probably 3 hours into the AWE DLC. I did not finish it. I wanted to finish it before playing this, but I also really wanted to stream this, just so I could have, like, my first experience in a recorded medium, so that I can go back and look at, you know, my time with this game, at least some of it. You know, if I play off stream, that, you know, naturally I'm not going to have record of that. But unfortunately, I found no easy way to restart the AWE DLC. Like, I couldn't do, like, a mission select like you can with the main campaign. So I just resolved that, because I decided I wanted to stream that as well. I resolved that I was going to go back and do that after I had finished Alan Wake 2 and just completely restart Control, and then do the AWE DLC on stream in its entirety. So, unfortunately, no.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
So it is. She went looking for something and became obsessed. Oh.
There's a world hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, perilous...
Yo, that's fucking hard. Fear of the dark is actually just fear of what could be. Oh my god.
Capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
Alright, let's go.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in, try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
Oh, okay. That's fucking hype, by the way. That's so fucking rad. Hell yeah.
Before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
And he took it, didn't he?
The memory of my edits was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice.
Oh, right. My goal is to write. Got it.
Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
Oh no! really loving the like recursive story. You know, in a way, this is kind of mirroring some of the time travel shit that's in Quantum Break. Things happening like across space and time, but like technically he wrote her into the story because he's seeing her, but she is seeing him and speaking to him because he wrote her into the story. This is fucking, I like it. It's good. You know, perhaps a bit too much chicken and the egg, but whatever. It's compelling.
I don't have time for this, so let's get over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
I miss when you sang.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors. Peeking in. Reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wake.
Whatever you say.
Hell yeah. All right, so seeing him in that context, not in the
Finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
seeing him in that context rather than in you know, like the showy, like, hey, welcome to the show type thing. Popular fan theory that kind of connects to Quantum Break as well. I feel like I'm not going to, you know, delve into it deeper since you said you haven't played Quantum Break, but that interaction there, I think his mannerisms and everything really sell the validity of that fan theory. Like, these games are only not canon in the legal sense. I think spiritually they absolutely are. Oh, what a day it would be if Remedy could get the rights. Excuse me. Get the rights back. But no, there is now no doubt in my mind that that character is who I think it is and who a lot of people on the internet think it is. Different name. But I also think it lends credence to the idea of, you know, like a multiversal headcanon, which I will be honest, I'm tired of multiverse shit. Like, stop. not everything needs to be a multiverse. But at the same time, I love Remedy, so I'll excuse it.
Jumalauta, that helped you.
Terve! Ati.
Set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Thor didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöten Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear? That it's coming back to cinemas? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment.
Plan is half done.
Alan's so fucking confused.
Make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos you artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
I love right the disparity between Alan's responses versus
First I work. And the work won't end even.
what's the word?
Ei siinä. One potato at a time.
The disparity between
The brave will eat the bees.
fucking Alan's like, yeah, okay, you crazy old man. What are you talking about? Meanwhile, Jessie meets this dude after her brother went missing when she was like young. And she's like, you know, I've worked night shift. It makes us weird. That's okay. Like, just complete, like, this dude has been trapped in a dark universe for 13 years, and a janitor that is a bit eccentric confuses him. I love it. It's so funny. I'm really pleasantly surprised. Like, that's something that I think has made me really happy with the writing in this. And Control, really. It's just an extension of Remedy's stuff, right? I should specify. I'm addressing you directly, Morvix, rather than just riffing to myself. But I was worried when, you know,
I would find Alice's photos in a shoebox.
they showed, you know, so the initial trailer that revealed that they were working on the game was just, you know, it was just Alan, I think. And then they showed Saga, and I was like, hold up, I don't know who that is. And then, like, playing the game, it's like, okay, where's Barry? You know, where are all the people I care about? But Remedy's got a pretty good thing going. Every time they introduce a character I don't know in a thing, if they're meant to be liked, I end up liking them. Like, even the Koskela brothers are God, they're so charming, even though they're murderous bastards. Which, I mean, I guess, I don't know. They're murdering the Taken. So is it murder? I don't know. But a point being, every single character that they've introduced in this that wasn't in the original has more than made up for the fact that you know, some of my favorites I haven't seen. And then in Control, a brand new thing. Ati is a standout. Jessie is maybe a little weird at first, but you grow to like her over the course of it. Dr. Darling, like, it's just I don't know if they're just really good at character writing, but it's really great. And I hope that I can continue to just really...
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style.
Ooh.
One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
But yeah, it's just really happy that Sam Lake, and you know what, I'm actually going to pause the game for this because it is not... Oh, I unpaused it somehow. It's not a solo effort. There is also... Who's the other lead writer? I mean, there's probably a team of writers, right? But let's see. Alan Wake 2 writers. Let's see. And I'm sure there's like a whole team. Okay, yeah. So like I think some of the most important to specifically the character stuff. Like I love to, you know, Sam Lake is Finland's Hideo Kojima, I guess, at this point, right? He always does great work. Love him. But Alan Wake 2 would not be what it is without... So Sam Lake and Kyle Rowley did... they were the directors on it. And then it looks like it's got 3 primary writers listed on Wikipedia. That's Sam Lake, love you, Clay Murphy, and Tyler Burton Smith. So, you know, credit where it's due to all 4 of those people, and you know, the entire team that went into making this. I'm just happy that it seems they've found the people that they need to keep pushing their particular style without actually sacrificing it. Like, this game feels like it is earnestly a product of everything that they've been working on and working towards since the beginning. And that's great. Having something so concrete. Like, and perhaps it's just because I haven't done in-depth critical analysis of it. You know, maybe I'm just kind of, you know, a little dumb. Also, sorry for hitting the mic there. I don't know what that's going to sound like on the other end. But like, it's hard to see the lineage between, like, if it's not outright part of the same franchise, it's hard to see the lineage. Like, how do you, as Guerrilla Games, you know, Sony, the Horizon Forbidden West guys, it's kind of hard to draw that line from Killzone and Shell Shock, which I only recently learned they made. It's hard to draw that line from them to what they're doing now. But and maybe it's because all of Remedy's games tend to pay homage to each other. Like, they're always looking back while they're walking forward. And so, you know, I feel like I can trace even from the very first Max Payne to this. May only be a little. And some of it may be superficial, you know, like the fact that Sam Lake is the face of a detective that James McCaffrey is voicing, but still, it's nice seeing all this. What? So I do apologize if, you know, you really love the end credits music, but I'm not sure if that's music that Remedy fully owns, so I just skip it.
These words down your throat. Make you choke on these words. I know the words. See the words. You can't take the words. I eat the words. These are my words. Stop using the words. The words. Come to the word. This isn't your story. It never was your story. The story is a monster. The story will eat you alive. The darkness is coming. The darkness inside. This is my story. You're in my story. Get out of my story. You are a character in my story. You can't stop the story. This story will go on forever. There's no escape. You will never escape. You will drown here. You're stuck in a room. You don't have a clue. You're lost. You lost the plot. I'll show you.
Interesting. I don't know if it's intentional, but it's interesting to have Utenu in the background there. Yeah. Interesting roller coaster there. I was like really feeling like the emotion. Like I felt bad. I was upset. And then he said, "Did I eat the words?" that is why I started laughing, because I don't know. I really like the tonal swaps in this. I don't feel like they completely break it, because the ideas themselves from the outset are already kind of absurd. But it is very funny. Wait, I didn't get to see Sheriff Breaker.
Find a murder site. Zane would know where to find one.
All right, I better get to see Sheriff Breaker this time. I know he's in the hotel. And as far as their style, as long as they can continue to secure funding for their games, I think they've done very. It's the reason I believe that they. Go away. Nope. No. Woo. I think they've worked very, very hard to maintain a strong identity. With each subsequent release. Oh. Okay, yeah, I was wondering, I was like, is Tim related to the sheriff from the first game? I couldn't remember what her name was. I was like, I'm pretty sure her name was Breaker or something. Thanks for the clarity. I don't know if that's something that I'm assuming by this point I should have found out. But, sure. She that email with Barry, he mentioned the FBC reaching out to try and talk to him about it. So I don't see why other people involved, like she and Alan, fought through the streets of Bright Falls towards the end of the first game. So yeah. Especially considering, like, she would be, of most of the people who survived, she would be one of the more capable and willing, I think. But what is it? No. That's fine, because I've been wondering this whole time, like, if it was like a gender swap thing or something. I've gotten up to, like, I just did the first boss fight. If only, it may just be the only one. I don't know. Please don't confirm or deny, but just finished the first boss fight last stream with Scratch as Saga at the sheriff's department. And now I'm on Initiation 7 in this. So, like, surely that's something he would have covered by this point. It'd be weird for them to, like, name drop. It's like, oh, yeah, Sarah Breaker went to go work with the agents. Just so you know, like, towards the end of the game. It'd be strange. But, no, I'm excited to see where it goes. Turns out, though, I had a little less time than I thought, so I'm going to have to drop it here for now. But time willing, at the end of my last stream, I said I was going to do this on Friday. But now I did it on Thursday because I was like, screw it, I have time. So I don't... Maybe I stream it more tomorrow or sometime this weekend. I'm not sure. At any rate, I feel like I made a lot of progress. Thank you for coming and chatting, Morvix. It's been a pleasure. You should play Quantum Break. And I hope to see you when I continue, although I don't know exactly when that'll be. So, and thanks for chatting. It's nice to not have to talk to myself the whole time. That is very difficult. But I'm gonna leave it here, and hopefully we can get to the bottom of things. Maybe even finish the game next stream, but I'll have to see. But with that being said, that is all for now, and we will be back later. Have a good one.